Cash Daddies is for entertainment purposes only. You'd be an idiot to listen to anything these degenerates say. Invest at your own risk, do research, but seriously don't listen to these ass clowns. Now enjoy Cash Daddies.
All right, the boys are back. The boys are back. It's we're doing it on a Monday because something's happening on a Tuesday. We can't, so we got to get in it because the markets are looking great. Chaos is ensuing. Join me as always, live from the motherland, Johnny Woodard. And from we don't know where he is. He could be on a movie set, a trailer. He could be at a Motel 6. We don't know. That's the life of the degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
Howie Dewey.
What's up? What's up, fellow people?
Hello, fellow people. Guys,
How are
listen. You get this is good stuff, but the real good stuff, the really good stuff, you gotta go to our Patreon and check that out. That's right, our Patreon is on fire, dude. Over 900 people. We're gonna get that up to 1,000. Join us. It's the best way to get daily insight and where to invest. Howie Dewey is on it when he's not crushing it with his sports picks. He's doing this live from right outside of Wall Street. He'll go down there. He'll give you some picks. He'll make it happen. And yeah, so go check out patreon.com/Kosh-Dadas. Okay, go check out Kosh-Dadas and we'll make it happen. So that's it. Yeah. Boys, how are you?
Good, man. Good. Just took a little train ride from New York City up to Saratoga. It just arrived. It's cold up here, man. It's cold. Upstate New York, Sammy.
It's cold. It's getting cold, dude. It's getting cold. Is it cold where you are, Johnny boy?
It's not too bad. No, it's probably, what was it? Like, yeah, 60s today. It'll get the 30s tonight. You know, like 35, something like that, but not too cold.
Thank God we're inside the Copy My Crypto adjacent studios. CopyMyCrypto.com/Sam. You know, we're going to get into a little bit more of that later, talking about this crazy crypto alt season that we're in right now. But with CopyMyCrypto.com/Sam, if you want to get in the crypto game, it's the best way to do it. So what's going on, guys? How's your week?
Good week, man. It's like last week I put out the notice. I said, markets continue to go up. I don't want to sit here and watch it, so I'm going to shorten up my trades. I'm going to get in the mix. And we saw an opportunity last week. We jumped in Caterpillar, banked out a quick 40, 50% in 2 days, and that was it. Now we're waiting for the next thing. Bought some things today. The Dow went through the roof, so we went the opposite. We bought SDOW, which is the inverse dog Dow. So, yeah, man, we're in it. We're shortening stuff up, but we're banking. We're banking fatties. That's what it's all about.
Johnny, my friend is worried about your family because something's happening in North Carolina.
I don't know about anything in North Carolina, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't watch the news because I want to be mentally healthy. So maybe I'm missing the disaster that's clearly happening in the
yeah, but you're in North Carolina. She sent me some from South Carolina.
Well, I'm not in South Carolina, so fuck. I mean,
well, no. Thank you for caring. Thank you for caring.
Well,
biggest news in South Carolina.
Let me just type in South Carolina and
the biggest news in South Carolina is Saturday. You have the biggest battle in South Carolina between South Carolina and Clemson. The two big universities go at it. I think Clemson's a -2.5 point favorite. I kind of like the Gamecocks.
I typed South Carolina.
I love Gamecocks.
The first thing that come up in Google was UCLA bumping South Carolina in the AP women's poll.
Yeah, they beat them. They upset them. That's right.
And then gas prices in South Carolina rise by 3.5 cents over the week. So is that?
Oh my God!
I have no idea what's going on.
What are they paying? 20 cents a gallon down there?
Let me see what the post. Oh, it's not much. Let me see. Because they don't have a gas tax in South Carolina. Let me see. No. They are 278 is the average right now. It says.
Wow. And what's California?
$1,000
a gallon. so much.
What would they be right now? The state gas price, it's $4.44.
Wow. So staying on task with gas prices and oil in the country, I got a question for you guys.
All right.
Name the top sector in the United States over the past 10 years with the fastest labor productivity gains of any sector in the United States over the last 10 years. What is it? Fastest growing.
GameStop.
Well, you said energy, so I'm going to assume like oil or something like that. What are we talking?
Oil and gas extraction in the United States is the fastest growing sector over the past 10 years with the highest labor productivity. They're hiring more people in oil and gas extraction than any other sector, technology, anything. So that goes to show you, man, we're not short on gas and oil, baby. We got enough in this country. It lasts us probably, 400 or 500 years? But we got to stay in bed with the Saudis, right? We got to stay in bed with the Saudis.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
So we keep those Middle East, so we keep our army and Navy over there.
Well, we got to be in bed with the Saudis because that's how we control Mecca.
Well, control everything.
You control Mecca. You control Saudi Arabia. Do you know that the first king of the House of Saud was a British spy? But that's a different show. But this is what it's about.
I'm not disagreeing because, look, all you got to do is look up John Paul Getty. And, he started it. He's the one that started it all.
Yep.
Occidental,
I'm telling you, bro.
Is that him?
Yeah, he started it all over there. He's the one that got him to. He said, look, we'll come over. We'll help you get it out. We'll ship it. We'll pay you. And we've been in bed with him ever since. And you got to like old Donald Trump, man. He'll be meeting with his best friend, Netanyahu, in a couple of weeks.
Netanyahu?
Figuring out the plan. They're like this.
It's
They're
just
tight.
crazy, dude. I mean, that guy can't leave his country now. He's stuck in there, dude. He goes anywhere but the United States. He flies over. It's going to be interesting if he's allowed to fly over airspace.
What? Something like what? 98% of the world?
They'll never
feels
do
like,
anything.
feels
What?
like he should be locked up.
They'll never do anything to him.
No, of
They
course
never
not.
pay for that. Those unless you're like a third world dictator or something, which he should be by all rights.
Yeah.
They won't do anything.
No, Johnny's right. Johnny's right.
Toothless. The world court has no power. The criminal court. It's like,
I still don't think he's able to go to other places.
we'll see. I mean, but like flying over, you really think they're going to ground
No,
Israel's,
they won't.
whatever their equivalent of
won't.
Air Force
They
One
won't.
is?
They won't. But
No.
I mean, like, wasn't it really weird that like George Bush, when he ran for president, had never left the United States?
Is that true?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I had never heard that.
Like, you're the president of like one of the most powerful countries in the world, which I keep questioning that, but and you had never left the world. You've never left the country. So crazy.
Hey, I mean, I don't know.
They say he only left the U.S. one time before becoming president. He went to China on a business trip with his father in the 70s, and that was it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's one
China's
more
a
than
hike.
zero.
He got out there.
He did get out, but that's so
Crazy.
crazy.
No, it's crazy. You're totally right. Yeah.
You're a Bush, and you've only been to China one time.
Suspicious.
And what happened on that trip that you're like, I'm never leaving?
I mean, he doesn't seem like a guy who does a lot of traveling, though. Let's be honest.
Nah,
He's
man.
painting.
Dude, he's from Texas. Come on. The guy, he goes to baseball games. That's his thing.
Yeah. I'm busy running the Rangers into the ground. I'm
I'm trading Sammy Sosa. That should have been enough not to elect him. You're like, what?
Yeah. Hey,
No.
I got friends from my hometown, and Sam does too. I have friends from my hometown that have never left the 8-mile diameter. They've never left.
Me too. Yeah, totally.
I mean, literally, there was this dude I went to school with. He was a carpenter, and he was like 52 years old, and they tried to get him to go to like a semi-pro baseball team like 20 miles away, and he wouldn't. He wouldn't go.
My grandpa, dude, the only time he ever left the country was to go to Germany. I got drafted. He said the train took him right by our house out here. Like there's a train track not far from here. and he said it was the sickest he'd ever been in his life because he'd already been drafted. He was going down to boot camp, and he knew he wasn't going to see anybody for years, possibly. And it was the worst day of his life. Was that slow train ride past his hometown?
Oh,
Yeah, and he and he never left the country again, and barely left the state.
Damn.
Never flew on an airplane or anything. He took a boat across to Europe, and to Germany. That was it.
Damn.
My grandma was the same way. Never left. My dad, he went to a mission trip in Honduras. That's the only travel he's ever done. And you can't get my dad never came to see me in college. College is like an hour away. Never once. Like, dude, my dad, he doesn't leave, bro. He likes it here.
I would have gone to North Carolina on a weekend to see North Carolina Duke and grab some of that hot co-ed ass if my son went there. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I love that you're still trying to sling it.
You know what? I go visit my kid in college and we hang out. Then we go out to the bars and everyone looks around like, that's right, kids. I am that creepy old guy right now, 100%.
But they're so young, dude. It's just
Bring it
like it's so that's why the Anthony Kiedis thing is so weird. It's like, okay, you're 60, she's 19.
19, really?
And it's just like,
it's weird. It's weird.
You have nothing there's no conversation. What are you talking about?
Even
and you're 60. You don't even like banging that much anymore.
No,
like 60-year-olds just want to sleep. What is going on here? Get a nice 30-year-old. That's crazy.
I went to visit my kid, and I mean, even 25. I ended up hanging out with one of the kids' mothers, and honestly, like, it was like midnight. I'm like, listen, man, I gotta go catch some Z's if we're gonna be back here tomorrow. I can't. I'm exhausted. Like, I got no energy, man. I'm just like, I want to go home. I want to turn the TV on in the Holiday Inn and just watch maybe the ending of a game. And hey, I'll meet you guys tomorrow.
After gigs, I just want to go back to the hotel and sleep. It's like, compared to how it used to be chaos.
Yeah. Oh.
Now it's just like, the owners are always like, hey, you want to go out? You want to do something? Nope. Want to go to bed.
Yeah.
I Joey Diaz it. I just go right back. Oh, yeah. Bill Belichick. Look at this, dude. Bill Belichick.
I know.
Where is it? This is my favorite thing. Dude, my favorite thing is that chick who had Al Pacino's daughter. Dude, they said the fight because she had banged all these old actors. And someone said she was collecting old man cum like it's Infinity Stones.
Dude, I got a quick story about Al Pacino. I got a comedian buddy of mine in New York that got into Al Pacino's Sunday morning basketball game.
Oh,
he has it at this place. He's got a full court, and they all show up. He's got different actors that play. My buddy's the one comedian that plays. And he said, Howie, there's only one rule. I said, what's the rule? He said, whoever guards Al Pacino, you can't touch him, you can't steal the ball from him, and you can't block a shot. I said, I swear to Christ, the first thing I would do is when Al went with his little one-hand set shot, I would have thrown that shit right into the wall.
I gotta be honest with you, that generation of actors turned out to be such frauds. They just they always play these badass guys and they're really twats. In real life, they're just super twats.
Yeah, but what actor do you know that every actor that plays that tough guy, with the exception of Hugh Jackman, because he lives in my neighborhood, I wouldn't fuck with that guy. He's a monster.
Yeah.
But what
His
actor?
Bisexual ass will beat you down.
Yeah, he'll beat you and then he'll bang you. He's gonna fucking punch you in the face. He's gonna give you a strawberry shortcake. Fucking Hugh Jackman. He's gonna punch you in the nose and cream one right in your fucking eyeball. There you go. I'm telling you, Hugh Jackman's a beast. I've seen him. He's like 6'2", 220. He's a monster. But what actor do you know that didn't grow up playing Shakespeare, skipping around in their school play? All of them.
Yeah, these days. I mean, it used to be kind of different, right? But since the 70s, basically, Spielberg and that whole generation of film school nerds. Yeah.
Yeah. They all studied under the Stella, whatever the hell her name is. school of acting. You
I
know,
mean, you have a few guys here and there, but not many. Yeah.
yeah, but De Niro,
Like Matthew
Pacino,
McConaughey, you know, was kind of like I think Richard Linklater discovered him.
yeah, that's different. He was playing with cows down in Texas, but most actors, man, literally like Pacino, those guys grew up wearing tights, playing Shakespeare in the Park before they became badasses. So come on, you know, I don't know, but anyways, moving on, man. Big news right now is Bitcoin's hovering around 100 grand.
It just didn't go over. I wanted to go over so bad. I just wanted to celebrate. What?
I sold at 89. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to buy back lower because it's going to drop. Some big analysts came out today, and there is a worry. And here's the worry. The worry is Bitcoin's going up, gold's dropping. Gold's gone from what, 257 down to 242. Gold is dropping because they think it's creating a false sense of reality. And a lot of these people who are taking their gold profits and then buying Bitcoin now, which is probably not the smartest thing to do. You probably should be selling your Bitcoin and buying gold. That's probably the more stable thing to do.
Well, to be fair, though, wasn't gold at all-time highs? I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, it had to come down, right?
It was, yes, absolutely. And I think it's got good support at 237, down from 257, but. It's probably a little safer than Bitcoin. Probably a little bit safer. And
yeah, well, I think it speaks to this idea that we keep hearing that you're going to see more governments holding Bitcoin in reserve, and people maybe in gold worrying that it might replace gold, because there's this idea among people who are crypto maximalists, Bitcoin maxis especially, that Bitcoin is the gold for the digital generation. We need a digital reserve for a digital economy, which is where we're headed. Now, I don't subscribe to that because Bitcoin, at the end of the day, is still just ones and zeros. You know what I mean? It's vapor. If we decide it means nothing, if the world goes to shit, it does mean nothing if you don't have electricity. But I think you should hold both, right? I mean, that's the answer, surely.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I think in your, look, in the 2024 portfolio, we have, 5% gold, 5% Bitcoin. And I mean, it's part of the reason we're kicking the shit out of the S&P this year, along with XLF, because who in the world, this XLF's one that we bought at 37. This is the banks, big banks. Big banks are up 35% year to date. The S&P is up 25%. In our 2024 portfolio, that's one of the biggest holdings is XLF, big banks, which I'm actually getting ready to sell and put it into cash because I think that's one of the things. I think it drops back. But look, gold and Bitcoin have crushed the S&P this year, both of them. And I do think you got to hold a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, 5-10%, man. But, anyone, and I hear back from the Patreon members that we've had for 2 years. We got Patreon members that joined 2 years ago, and they're up 50-60% in their IRAs. So think about that one.
That's crazy.
I mean, if you had $50,000 in your IRA 2 years ago, you got close to 75-80 right now. Yeah. That's what we got, guys, right now that if they hold the 2024 portfolios of stocks, and they've been crushing it. So that's the goal. We just want to try to beat that S&P, and to do it, I'm going to sell a little because I do think we may sell off over the next couple of weeks going into the new year. I think it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, in the year you see that, right? That's
yeah. You'll see tax loss selling. You'll see. I just think. We've had such a great October, November, and it's nothing scary. We need an 8 or 10% sell-off. That would be healthy.
And and I think you're going to see that in Bitcoin too, because it's on so many balance sheets now of banks and companies. So don't be surprised if it starts following the same patterns as the stock market.
100%. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
Now the altcoins might be different. That's why I think we might be in altcoin season here coming up, where some of these secondary coins and even probably meme coins will come after that when the money starts moving over, based on everything I keep hearing people say. But yeah, if I was, if you sold some Bitcoin, you're sitting in cash. Yeah, look at some of the altcoins now.
Yeah, we're gonna get. Literally couldn't come on the show today, but he's gonna come on next week.
No, I got a guest for next week. Can we get
Oh,
it?
you do?
Yeah, I think we got guests for the next 2 weeks.
All right, but we got to get Lil Lee on because he is.
Yeah, we got some crypto.
He's the crypto.
Yeah, we got crypto guys. We got cryptos guys, and Tony Arterburn's gonna come on.
Yeah, we need Tony. We need Tony, man. Tony's got to get on here because, hey, it's been a great year for metals. Great year for metals.
Great year for metals. Purple Heart. All those metals. Dude, when's Shiba Inu coming back, bro? That's the question. When's Shiba Inu? Johnny, here's my problem, right? I wanted to flip a little GPU into some XRP, right? And Coinbase wouldn't let me do it. I'm not excited about Coinbase. I think this is where crypto's going to run in problems.
What do you mean it wouldn't let you do it?
So it would go like, oh, this transaction will most likely fail.
Yeah, you shouldn't do it in Coinbase. You should go to the browser and use like Uniswap or Jupiter or something like that.
All right, Johnny, I'm listening.
Sushi Swap.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them. Yeah, that's the worst place to do it is in the actual Bitcoin app. Like, I mean, you're still in the app.
I used it in I did in Uniswap. It was like, this is gonna fail.
Yeah, try Jupiter maybe. You just have to try at different times. And then if you have to change your slippage conditions too, because maybe by the time the transaction goes through, the price has changed so much that it will be outside the range that you defined. You would have to change your slippage requirements, or you can suggest like a range that you're willing to accept, and you have to expand that a little bit to make sure it's not Coinbase messing with you.
They're out to get me, dude.
Okay.
But XRP, guys, let's talk a little XRP. What do we think? Bang, bang, pow. XRP. Come on, dude. I told everybody that a long time ago, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. They're going to buy, the Fed's going to buy this coin.
No, they're not.
That's not going to happen.
No. Not going to happen.
Buy this coin?
Nah, I don't think so.
That's going to buy the coin?
That's a wild one. That's a wild one.
Yeah, well, we're in wild places, dude.
What do you think about Elon Musk, who's not born in the United States, really has no financial background, and he's a tech guy, but what do you think about him pushing the Doge? What do you think of that, Johnny?
It's a bit of a conflict, isn't it?
You think?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, honestly, because I think the table stakes for crypto is that this is the Wild West. Anything can happen. You got to know that your money's not safe, but you could become rich overnight.
Yep.
That's the game we're playing here.
It is.
And if a billionaire wants to tweet and pump a literally worthless coin with no scarcity or anything, then let it happen. Sure, whatever.
Yeah, I like I say, I give him much respect. He's technology. The guy's an absolute genius, and he works hard. I feel he's one of the biggest hypocrites that's ever run his mouth on social media. He's just, don't come out and push your conservative agendas when you have 12 kids from 28 different women. And everything that comes out of his mouth is spew. I think he's full of shit. I watch him pump Tesla. I think he's done stuff to legally get him should be in a lot of trouble, but I don't have a lot of faith in him.
Have you seen the Jordan Peterson interview with him where he talks about his son becoming a woman?
Yeah.
I don't. Have you seen it, Howie? I think that was the thing that converted. I think that seemed genuine to me. And he doesn't often seem genuine. He's usually kind of tongue in cheek. And there's a layer of what would you say? false personality that he's kind of stacked on top of what he real. But that was real to me. I think that was real, and that seemed to be why he's committed so hard to this.
But you know, and I understand whatever. Everyone, we all have problems as parents. You're going to go through different things. But listen, man, don't bitch and complain when you got 12 kids. I mean, what kind of father were you? How much?
We're having a depopulation problem. None of us should be pulling out right now.
How much did you?
We should be saucing everybody. Sauce down.
How much did you hang out with your? How much did you hang out with your tranny kid to push him in the right wing, pal? How were you really there for him?
Oh, shots fired.
Were you really
shots
there for him?
Fired, dude.
Come on, Elon.
Shots fired. I love Dogecoin. You know what else I love? Copy my crypto. That's right, guys. Has it pissed you off to watch crypto fly up in price for over a decade and you still have done nothing? Well, that makes sense. Crypto is complicated and it's really boring. Well, here's the good news. You don't need to know a thing about crypto to make money like so many have. The copymycrypto.com membership site shows you the exact cryptos that YouTuber James McMahon personally owns, which means you just copy him. It's like having a big brother who knows what he's doing. You don't need to know a thing about crypto. You just have to invest and simply copy along. So let me tell you about James. He runs the Crypto with James YouTube channel, which has over 54,000 subscribers. In the summer of 2020, he told his viewers to buy 26 cryptos. Had you put $100 into each one, it went on to be well worth over $123,000. Yes. Of the 26 cryptos, his top pick, the one he singled out, Phantom, went up 692 times from when he said to buy it. That one call alone retired a number of people, including guys in the 20s and 30s. Remember, this is public knowledge. You can go to YouTube and verify for yourself. So if you want to join the over 2,800 members who copy James, then pause what you're doing right now or maybe after the show and go to copymycrypto.com/Sam. That's copymycrypto.com/Sam. You'll not only find proof of everything I've said, but our viewers will get a full access for just $1. Okay. Yes, you've missed out on Bitcoin. So what? There's over 2 million other cryptos. Do you really think you missed out on all of them? I don't think so. Guys, don't waste your time. Don't waste any more time. Go to the site and read it. Once again, that's copymycrypto.com/Sam. That's copymycrypto, CRYPTO.com/SAM. It ended money worries for so many. It just may do the same for you. And we thank James McMahon and Copy My Crypto for sponsoring this wonderful show. And nice. Johnny quit. Johnny quit the show, guys. Johnny quit the show. And it's like we finally Johnny walked off. He quit. Johnny sometimes has to drop a deuce right in the middle of the show.
Yeah, he got kidnapped.
I didn't walk up. I cut my finger and I had to go.
Oh, Johnny, we've heard this bullshit before. Guys, listen to me. I got big shows coming up and you need to come and be a part of them, okay? I'm going to be in Tampa Bay next week. Going to be in Cancun after that. Batavia, Columbus, Ohio, Pottstown, Morristown, New Jersey, Phoenix, Arizona, and more dates to come. A ton of more dates. Get in it to win it. Holla at your boy. Okay? You got anything else you pushing, Howie? I know we got the Degenerate Gamblers coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we got about 100 football games this week. We got college football playoffs getting crazy. We got the SEC pushing their agenda, somehow trying to let Alabama in with 3 losses.
They're going to do whatever they can.
They're going to do anything. Yes, anything they can. We got college hoop tourneys all week long in different islands in Hawaii. It's going to be nuts. But yeah, I just put out a new episode this morning, 31 minutes, talking all about last week, this week. You got to get on. We got an awesome Discord, over 100 guys on the Discord, and they're from all over the country. Good information. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun.
You're doing great, buddy. I'm so happy for you. Could you unpin a video that predicts games from 3-4 weeks ago to your YouTube?
Thanks for telling me that. I was wondering why that was there. So that's why it is. It's I need to unpin it.
Yes, you need to unpin it.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I need to get on Evan's ass, man.
Tell him, hey, fuckface, stop, unpin this shit. Here we go. Howie Dewey, YouTube.com/@Howie Dewey. That's his real name. HOWIE Dewey, DEWEY. People are asking for some free calls. Guys, you don't need to get free calls. Just go join the thing. Help Howie Dewey. Look at him. He's obviously on the run. He's a mob informant. They have him in the middle of nowhere, probably in Arkansas, and this is how he makes his money. So come on, guys, let's go.
Yeah, I went to the Notre Dame Army game. There was a nice pick. I had Army winning the game Saturday night. They lost 75-7, I think.
Hey, dude, sometimes you get it right. Hey, dude, you can't always have 9 baggers all the time. You can't have a 9-team parlay all the time.
Sometimes we all take a beating, and Howie took a beating Saturday. A beating.
Dude, I will find out who the burner count is and burn his whole house down if he starts putting that out into the world. Okay? I do not want Daniel. We want to suck. We're going to crash it for Cam. That's my movement. # crash it for Cam. Okay? Let's go, bro.
Daniel Jones is bad. He's bad.
You guys are in a bad spot. I can't, like looking at your schedule, I could see you beating the Jaguars, maybe. I don't like.
That's it, maybe. But Minshew's out, and sadly broke his collarbone. We're sad about that, but we're really happy too. We're not happy someone got injured, but we're happy someone can't play. So
the Panthers are trying. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, because they don't want to. They want to keep that kid. They wasted a first-round pick on him. He's getting better, right? A little better.
He was good. He was really good in the last game. Actually, he was fine. Yeah, but I mean, and we don't have. I mean, this is sports. The Panthers have no receivers, so yeah, it was impressive. He was great. But and against one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFL. So.
If I'm Daniel Jones right now, I go to the 49ers. That's where I go. I go, hey, can I back up? And I just get that good stuff.
I think somebody will let him start again, or at least compete for a job in camp. He's got to go for that first. Then he'll end up in the right.
These people, why can't we just talk about our passions? Okay.
They don't like it. They don't
by the way, we didn't start this. Some snarky asshole named burner account started. Okay. We're just responding to what you're talking about.
This is why live is problematic, because Sam just reads the comments and he's like, he checks out.
There's nothing problematic about it. We're crushing it. Shut up, Johnny.
You can just see the distance.
Johnny, let's get into Trump's pick. You wanted to bring that up. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, his Treasury pick is, there were a couple of people campaigning for the position, but I think where he settled, Howie, will you agree it was probably the right place especially for the stock market seemed to like it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, guys, you don't do a whole hell of a lot in the Treasury Department anyways. I mean, yields pretty much move where they move. They were down today, which is good. We'd like to see that 10-year Treasury drop immensely, so mortgage rates dropping, people can buy houses again. But
he's a hedge fund guy, we should say. Hedge fund guy, Scott Bessent.
Yeah. But here's a big problem right now. You got real estate stocks in general. The whole sector is on the decline. And for a few different reasons. The real estate sector is scared to death about Trump's tariffs because everybody is afraid, prices definitely are going to go up in certain areas like real estate, building goods, things like that.
Yeah, they get all that stuff from China, especially the contractors, right?
That's a bad situation for the real estate sector. Then you throw in the whole deportation situation. They're going to be, and I'm not really worried about it, because if you talk to somebody that has worked Border Patrol or that went to, FETC, the border control school or whatever, they'll tell you that, the shit about we're deporting everyone, they can't, they don't have enough money. I mean, there's not enough staff. So hopefully, he does get all the criminals out, people with a record, whatever, get them out. But as far as the real estate sector, if you deported everyone, there wouldn't be a house getting built in this country. I mean, that's the reality. So That's why those stocks are taking a beating right now, and the fact they think the taxes will go up in that area. So real estate stocks have taken a little bit of a beating. Of course, we got DFH, which we've had since the new year in our 2024 portfolio. That was up 7% today, yielding about a 9-10% dividend, but that's smaller, more specific down in Florida. But that's an area that's got hit, guys. Real estate. We're worried about the tariffs and some other things.
So what's your thoughts, Johnny?
I think I already said my thoughts. Yeah, it's yeah, I mean, the thing that worries me most about that is because I think in the end it will be fine, but there will be growing pains if he's really going to do what he says. I mean, there's going to be there'll be a difficult period of adjustment for many, because there are many companies that just won't be able to operate under those conditions. I mean, there are many businesses that their whole operation is importing from China and selling at a markup here.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you can go fuck yourself then.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, but they are.
You say that until you got to pay. And Sam says that until you got to pay 700% more for something for your kids.
Or I could not buy it.
Yeah, you can do that now though.
Yeah, but the difference is if you listen, Howie, you're old enough to remember before NAFTA. Do you remember that time?
Yeah, I do.
Howie,
absolutely.
when a dad could have one job and afford a house and 2 cars and put his family through in the school. You remember those days when everybody had a job and all that shit? And then Al Gore went on Larry King and just said right to our face, we're going to move all the manufacturing out of the country. And everyone's like, yeah, it's good for us. And now nobody can afford anything.
Well,
listen, dude.
For that.
Listen, I feel for these other countries if this does go through where they're going to lose all their manufacturing. But you know what, dude? You know what? It's like this country, dude. You live in New York. We live in LA. It's doing really well. You drive through some of the country, it is third world, dude. Nobody's got jobs. No one's got anything. There's nothing wrong with wanting to bring back manufacturing here. And this notion that's going to get so expensive that we're going to have to pay $100,000 for a car. It's not true. It's just not true.
But no, it is true. Prices are going to go up.
Will go up.
Will go up, and then they will balance out because people will have more money.
Yeah, but that's what I just said, though. They're going to be growing pains that are going to take a long time.
Yeah.
By the way, Sam is one of these guys who's in favor of a weaker dollar too. I know you have a problem with that, but the guy you just put up as Treasury Secretary is going to be one of these guys that will, want to bring that back to earth, which will be good for some of us, especially those of us in crypto.
Yeah, the dollar, if it falls a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that. It's too strong right now.
It'll be good for crypto though. I mean, because it's going to push crypto higher.
Yeah, but as far as the whole tariff situation, man, that's that could put a lot of people out of work. It could have an adverse effect in a lot of different sectors. There's no doubt. I mean, I don't like the fact that nobody likes the fact that we buy all these buy shit from China. It sucks, or anywhere. But you're not going to get jobs back in Detroit paying people $40 an hour. That's not going to happen. I mean, it's a complicated situation, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he even does this. I don't know. It's Trump. So who knows what he's going to do and what he is.
You're totally right. Who knows what he's going to do?
Yeah.
I have a healthy level. I think with anybody, no matter how much you want to love them and you hope them, the data I have in 52 years on this planet says that we're going to be let down. So I think we need to keep their foot to the fire. That doesn't mean you got to hate them or wish them ill will. But it's I need my black pill friends to keep me kind of centered. When I start getting into the hopium, the hope corn, we'll call it the hope corn, then you get in trouble. You got to you got to hope for the best and expect the worst. And I think that's important.
Absolutely. I'm with you. 100%. 100%. Here's another thing, Johnny. I don't know if you did, but most of the Patreon fellas, When Uber dropped down to 68, we bought calls at 81 cents, and they're up around $2 right now. So
I'm still holding. I haven't gotten out of that other position yet. The 20th. I gotta move on from that.
Look, tomorrow it's at 70. It's back up to 73.50. Yeah. And if that thing gets near 75, you'll be banking, and that could do it tomorrow or the next day. So I love those calls.
I missed the sell day for those, and because I was traveling, and now I'm kind of trying to move on from them. But yeah, Uber. Do you still like it in your IRA here?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, everyone on Wall Street has a 90+ target, most 100.
I keep seeing good news everywhere, which makes me suspicious, honestly. Like, is it really? I mean, it seems like a can't miss kind of stock right now.
I don't like to say that about anything because you never know, but they have like I said a year ago, we bought it at 33. They have their foot in everything, everything. And I think it's the next Amazon. I think they're slowly acquiring different companies and building up and buying. And I think, I think it is the next company. And once that thing busts over $100, it might just go. So, it may be a year before it does it, but I love it right here. Like it a lot. And it's, it hit 68, 68.50, and we jumped all over it. And it's jumped right up to 73.40. I think it'll continue up.
I got mine. I'm holding it. I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to ride, Captain, ride. And then when it blows up and I get an Uber, I go, just so you know, I'm your boss. I own this bitch. Don't make eye contact with me.
I think you'd actually be a pretty solid boss because
I'd be easy.
You would let the people who are experts do their thing, I guess, and then you would make like the major decisions, and you have a pretty good instinct. I think you. Thank
you, buddy. You get it. Put me in once they.
I really do, though. I think you would be good because you know enough to just let the people, the nerds, handle all the details, and then you would. I could see you being a.
Let me ask a question. Ask a question real quick. What? And this is gonna get weird. What do you think will happen to Uber stock prices if Ashton Kutcher gets entangled in this P. Diddy stuff?
Irrelevant.
Interesting.
I think so. Don't you have?
Yeah. Ashton Kutcher.
I mean, he's involved with Uber going way back, but I don't think it'll be somebody else. They'll just be like, he's off. He's off. Is he on any kind of board or anything? I'm not sure. Let me see. Hold on.
He has nothing. I mean, put it this way.
He's on the board, dude.
No, he's not. It says he is not on the board, but he's an early investor in the company. He's considered one of the most successful investments for him. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. He's a big major shareholder, but not on the board, it says.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. This stock, they have so much invested in so many different areas.
It's too big to fail. I mean, it's like the Titanic. Yeah.
And
do you think we should buy more right now, Howie? Do you think we should buy more?
If you just Google it and you look at the firms, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and they all have targets at 90+. And these guys, and they're in bed with Uber. They're doing all kinds of investment banking deals with them. It's a stock that I'll be very surprised if it doesn't go over 100. Versus a stock that scares the shit out of me because I'm having too many Patreon members saying, Howie, should we buy MicroStrategy now, MSTR? And I'm like, oh my God, no, don't.
Buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin if you want to do that.
Buy Bitcoin. Yeah, it's safer. If you know anything about the Michael Saylor who started that company, you know anything about his crooked past. This guy's bankrupted companies. He's gotten into hot water, and now all MicroStrategy does is they buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, what does the actual company do other than buy Bitcoin?
Some sort of software. Who the hell knows, man? But
who the hell knows?
And he buys it all on leverage. I mean, he's put the company in. Now it paid off. Don't get me wrong, because his average. I heard his average price one time going way back, and he's done very well on those trades. But
it's up 300. It's up like 400% in 2 months.
I'm suspicious of that guy. Yeah.
Oh, very suspicious. And like, one of the Patreon members said, "Hey, Howie, should we short it?" I'm like, actually, maybe buying puts going out a few months could be a good idea right here. Because I just think that thing could drop so fast, especially if Bitcoin has a 10% correction, that thing's going to be down 50%. So, yeah, be careful of that thing, man. MSTR. One thing that was wild today, though, Johnny. Today was the first day the Chicago Board of Exchange. They came out with cash settled options on Bitcoin now. Now you can buy calls, puts. It's the Wild West with Bitcoin. You can buy anything you want. You can get crazy. So, yeah.
A lot of people are going to make a lot of money. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of money speculating on Bitcoin.
Yeah. More people will lose. They will. So, but no, it drops back into the 70s. I'm going to buy it again.
Yeah, I might pick it up around. If I see 85, I think maybe, but I bet it hits 80. I bet it gets around 80. I could see it going down to 80 again, especially at the end of the year.
75, 80 at some point. I think so.
Might move some money over to like I put a big chunk in the Cardano a couple weeks ago because I got a good tip, and it's been way up since then.
Look at my chain link, baby. Chain. It's almost at $20.
Respect, buddy. Respect. Okay. Respect. I respect that shit.
I think the meme coins are coming after that. I've been talking.
Well, I'm going to give you a big one.
Go ahead.
University of Connecticut was down 5 points with 28 seconds to go, and it's tied up going overtime. How about that one?
That's your coin? Is the University of Connecticut going over?
Yeah, we're in the middle of it, man. Sorry to talk sports, but man, that was a quick. They were down. They were down 3. Playing Memphis. And they were down 3 with 5 seconds to go, and some dude just hit one.
Oh, that's Bam. Hawaii, huh? They're in Hawaii?
Yeah. Maui.
Right, what time is it?
I don't know, but it's going overtime right now.
Pretty early there, right?
82.
Wow. There's this coin called 10 Hat Cat, Sam, and it's basically the thing we would have done if we could have found the coin. It's like a cat with a tinfoil hat. It's the conspiracy coin. I've been talking to the guy who made it.
Yeah.
It seems pretty rad.
Let's make a coin, dude. Let's make a coin.
We made the coin. This is the coin.
Let's make another coin.
It's called THC. It's
THF.
Cool.
What?
TFH.
Johnny, can we do a Cash Daddies coin?
Let's do a Cash Daddies coin.
Yeah, but I think it's got. It needs to be something like the 10 Hat Cat thing, like that would catch on.
Yeah,
widely, because you have to. If you really want a coin to succeed, you have to be willing to network, meet new people. You have to get a Telegram, a website, and just you have to go nuts with my
Johnny. This is what you do. This is what you do, Johnny. We have
this
the nerd.
Is what you do.
Right, but we need something that would appeal to like random people and the nerds who buy meme coins, because it's not easy to buy a meme coin. You can't just go on Robinhood and buy a meme coin.
Can we start a anime corn?
Yeah, but we're not. It's got to be
just an Asian chick with squids.
It needs to be something we're into, so we'll be passionate about it, that other people are also into, that has broad appeal. When people see it, they're like, oh, that's kind of funny or interesting. I'm sorry, Sam, there's already an N-word coin, so that's off the table.
Now I'm rock hard on this show.
There's already a
Cash Daddies.
Johnny, you just got us flagged.
I didn't say the word. I said faggot.
Okay, dude. You know the sassy AI guys. I got a big announcement.
When you go for it,
I got a big announcement, guys. Why is everybody getting quiet? Has gone over 100,000 on YouTube.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, no, that is awesome. Crazy. It is over 100,000. I haven't had a video go over 100,000 on YouTube in literally 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, did you see the chart I sent you? It was the first week last week that we've had more new visitors to our videos, more views from new people than subscribers in like 2.5 years, something like that.
Yeah, Johnny went at it with the YouTube, and I think he might have won.
I don't know. We'll see. I could just be that you're special, because I think a lot of people, you did so much promo for it that people were like, oh, here it is, Sam Tripoli special.
Yeah, and it does work.
The comments, by the way, I know you've read the comments. They are glowing.
They're very nice.
They're glowing.
These people are very nice. Can I get into something real quick? So the word on the streets are talking back to Elon Musk real quick. He is thinking about buying MSNBC. How crazy would that be?
Do you think that's real?
No,
I do.
well, I
He's-
think
he tweets about it. I mean,
it was Donald Trump Jr. who brought it up first, and then
but
Elon,
he's been tweeting about it.
yeah.
He tweets about everything.
I know, but he does everything. He sends rockets into orbit, not space, because he can't go to space.
I'd like to see how much money is valued for. Like, okay, MSNBC.
Look it up, Johnny.
I'm looking it up right now. Because
And
like,
then you just put all the savages on there. That would be best.
Be hilarious.
It says he's not the only billionaire who may be interested.
Oh, billionaires, sharks.
How much will it cost?
Johnny, real quick, Howie, if you had to guess, how much do you think Rachel Maddow makes a year on MSNBC?
$1 million.
Probably 15, 20 mil a year.
$25 million.
That's ridiculous.
For somebody that nobody watches.
That is ridiculous. It's hundreds of thousands of viewers, right? Like, it's not even in the millions, her viewers.
It's like one episode, video episode of Bad Friends.
Let me see her ratings. Okay, 1.4 million according to Fox News since the election. So
yeah, and that's gonna go back down because it was
that's down. That's down 41%. It used to be 2.4 million, and after the election, because she was wrong about everything, her ratings have plummeted by 41%.
Everything since 2015. She's been wrong for almost 10 years.
Well, what's the blonde lady on there?
On what, MSNBC? I don't know. Are you talking that or Fox? Local celebrity Steve Lafayette is here, and Jimmy the Lip. Local celebrities.
Okay, let's see. Their revenue in 2022 was 903 million.
That's still better than the WNBA.
I'm trying to. ChatGPT won't guess for me. Let me see. Okay, if it had to estimate, it would say about between $1 and $2 billion.
That's what it would cost to buy it.
That's nothing. That is
that's nothing. That is nothing.
What did he pay for Twitter? It was like 400 mil or something.
48 bill, I think.
48 billion?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No. No. Hell no.
Let's see. No, it's 44 billion. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was that was because remember the number was he screwed up. He offered too much and then he couldn't take it back when he realized it wasn't worth that much.
Wait a second. What? Is that
what he might just be wrong then about the MSNBC?
No, man.
Because I imagine it would be worth.
Nobody's watching it. It's not worth anything. It's dead in the water.
I think of $1.5 million, but you also have to think too. You're going to lose all the viewers from regular MSNBC.
Yeah, 44 billion. Whoa,
it's crazy, right?
That's why he's taking a beating.
He was mad about it. I mean, he tried like hell to get out of that.
I would sell him the Cash Daddies for $1 billion.
What, we could sell him this for $1 billion. I wouldn't take
$1 bill, bro. $1 bill. Come on, Bat. $1 bill.
I would not take a penny under.
We should just challenge him.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you won't buy Cash Daddies. You're too afraid, Elon, because he seems motivated by that kind of hype.
Yeah. Oh, you're a South African pussy. You wouldn't even buy this for $1 billion. Real men, real Africans buy this for $1 billion.
Nigerians sure as hell would.
Dude, Nigerians wouldn't be afraid.
Nope, not at all. They would email it to us too.
Yeah. So suddenly out of nowhere, on my Skype, suddenly I'm in this crypto group and they're like, great job, you 10x that. And it's so obviously trying to allure me, going, hey, what is this? How do I get in it? Hey, can I get in?
You see that in our comments all the time. It'll be like, boy, Samantha Morton really helped me out with my crypto bag. Does anybody know where I can find her website? And then there'll be another comment from another account like, dude, I love Samantha too. Here's her website right here. Dude, you have to be so dumb to get tricked by and they must be doing it because they can afford to send out bots to post all the time.
Dude,
you know what I've been doing that's really degenerate behavior? Do you know what pump.fun is? It's
watching like trans porn.
No, it sounds like that.
Pump.fun.
Yeah, it's this and it was at its peak maybe like 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago. But it's this meme coin website. Anybody can make a meme coin on there.
Anybody can make a meme coin.
It goes through this process of I can't remember what they even call it, but where people invest in it on that platform, and then if it gets up to $100,000 market cap, I think that's the line now, it actually becomes a coin that gets minted on an actual blockchain. And 90% of them are scams, but they run the price up. But if you can get in and out before they dump it, you can make some money. And I've just been a complete degenerate on there. It's pretty fun, I have to say.
He's been crushing pump.
But dude, there was like the other day, there was this one called the nigga coin.
Hey, Johnny, are you trying to get us banned?
And it was this
Johnny,
guy.
what are you doing?
It was the nickel coin. I said the nickel coin.
Okay, Johnny, good job. Well, thank you, no viewers.
Nickel coin. And this guy was on there who looked like a hillbilly in a West Virginia shack. Honestly, dude, he had to be about 18, missing a tooth right here. He was live streaming because you can live stream to promote your coin. There was a girl in the background in a bikini laying on the bed. You couldn't see her face. Her butt was out. And he goes, "Hey, you guys want to see me smoke fentanyl out of her butt?" And he goes over and sticks a straw in her ass and pretends to be smoking. I don't know if he didn't seem like he was under the influence of fentanyl. He looked more like a tweaker to me because he had like scabs all over his face.
We're never. It's over.
This guy launched a coin that was at a market cap of like 100 grand or something like that. That many people had traded it because he was just live streaming there, just going crazy. He kept saying the N-word over and over again. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it was it was just like the darkest corner of humanity. And I think he was actually from upstate California, maybe like Stockton or something like that.
You want to see me smoke meth out of her ass?
That's what he said, dude. Yeah, and he did it.
Guys, local celebrity Jamie Starr here. Local celebrity.
Hey, Jamie.
Local celebrity.
So yeah, if you really want to lose your mind, Sam, it really would appeal to you because it's all these lights and colors and like numbers popping up.
Johnny, what am I, a newborn baby? Shut up.
No, but it would appeal to your ADHD because it's like cool. It's just cool. You'd like it.
Guys, real quick, can we sing Jamie Starr happy birthday real quick? It's her birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jamie Starr. Happy birthday to you. Guys, do we have anything else, or is it time to go to the elusive, the exclusive?
I think Howie might have something.
Got anything else, Howie? Or are we gonna go? We're gonna bang where the bangers bang.
Look, we made some. We did well last week. We bought BABA, BABA. It's up a little bit. Look, you want something this week? Buy SDOW. Means the Dow is going to go down. You're going to bet
SDOW.
SDOW. Yes. Short the Dow.
Short the Dow, guys. Short the Dow. Okay. That's it, guys. Thank you, guys. Again, go see Howie Dewey's YouTube channel for the Degenerate Gamblers at youtube.com/@Howie Dewey. And then go to check out the Patreon. And real quick, guys, the Chaos Twins episode 2 is about to come out. All you gotta do is go to chaostwins.com and you can join it. And we crushed it last time. We're gonna get on. It's getting drawn right now, and we would love to have you be a part of it. So thank you for that. Anything else, Johnny?
Check out the last Broken Sim we did with Van Neistat. He's a filmmaker, YouTube guy. It was great. He tried to instill some man skills into Sam. Pretty fun.
It's great, dude. Yeah, did great. Great shows. Thank you guys for supporting the show, and we'll see you over there at the Patreon. Bye, guys.